And a bloody good morning to you too. Welcome in for another HGV Class 1 vlog with myself, Darren, where I record Monday to Friday and upload it 7 PM on YouTube. So you guys can see what it's like for Class 1 drivers these days, pretty much. First thing I need to do, I've done my vehicle checks already for the truck. I just need to try and find myself a trailer. So I need to pop outside, get a trailer. We're going to do our vehicle checks for the trailer as well, make sure that's all safe and secure and road legal. And I'll be honest with you, I've not had any issues at this place at the moment, so do you know what I mean? But you still look for things what could be potentially not fit for the road. You still keep an eye out for them, regardless of how good the trucks are, trailers are and stuff like that. Yeah, anyway, so moving on from that. Next up, I've got a collection from Runcorn. And I'm not too sure after there. It's been a little bit of a mix-up this morning. I think one of the other drivers possibly could have taken my trailer to a different area for delivery by mistake. I don't think they checked the trailer before leaving the yard, unfortunately. But mistakes happen, especially if you're an early starter or anything. So my route for today is a little bit all over the place. But one thing I do know for sure is tonight, this truck is going in for its service, so I'll be travelling down to Manchester a little bit later on. I think I'm going down with Mick, and then we'll go get that little, what is it? Is it on Go or something? It's like a Volkswagen, looks like a smart car, but it's a Volkswagen. But we'll find out later on anyway. Garbage they are, they're really garbage. It feels like there's no weight in it whatsoever. It doesn't feel safe when you're driving down the roads. Really, yeah, not a great car, they're not. Some of the things I'm looking at the trailer, making sure there's no defects on these little caps. Make sure these are all okay as well. Make sure the curtain itself is in good condition. There's no damage or tears. There's no damage to these little straps. The legs are looking okay. The sideboards are looking good. The tyre tread is at good legal depth as well. And there's no damage. There's no tears in the side of the walls or bubbles or anything that could cause any issues later on. Always check inside the trailer, make sure it's in good condition, clean. A little bit of scrap rubbish there, but it's nothing too bad. And the doors are in a safe condition as well, not going to fall off or open up on their own when we're driving down the road. That's one thing you don't want happening. No damage to the lights, and do the same on this side. I would always recommend using your gloves as well when you're doing these air leads, is because I like to keep them in here and they should be kept into this little section, the little homes or unit. But you get some people, when they take them off here, they leave them on the board. And when they're on the deck like this, sometimes you get a bit of grease comes off the fifth wheel and then it gets onto these and then it gets everywhere. So let's always make sure when you disconnect the leads from the trailer, put them back into the housing unit. Yeah. Try not to bang your head on these. Goes into there like so. And that is all the leads connected, nice and easy. If they don't fit, they don't belong. Easy as that. Legs are now raised, and then we're just going to push our little brake button in. Finally, before we leave, just go and make sure the electrics are working as they should be. It's always best just to double check your trailer after you connect it to the ends leads, just to make sure all the electrics and everything are working as it should be. It'll be like so there. Right then, let's get ourselves off to Runcorn for our first collection. Get comfy, get all set up. There now, just a couple of miles off. Just going over the Runcorn Bridge. There's quite a bit of a tight turn, that bit there. Especially in the trucks, I know it's tighter than you think, that bit. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to having a few days off next week. I'm looking forward to Christmas. Nice time out with the family. Hope you lot have a good time as well, whatever it is that you're doing. Can't beat a nice cooked Christmas dinner though. Here's one for you. Okay, so Leanne's family have a little bit of a weird tradition, and it's mainly Leanne, to be fair. I don't know where she got it from, or her family where they got it from, but on the Christmas dinner, for some reason, right, they have ready salted crisp. So you put about, say, 6 or 7 crisps or something like that, not loads, like scattered across the plate, and then the gravy over the top of the crisp. Has anybody ever done that? Now, Leanne says it's like a Yorkshire thing, because her family are from Yorkshire. Now, I've never heard of it before, and I've never had it before. I had dinner at their time one Christmas. I've got to say, it's actually quite a nice little thing as well, because it's quite crunchy, the crisp, but it goes well with the meat and the rest of the foods, not the veg. But yeah, never had that before, never heard it before, about 2 years ago or something when I had it. So I'm just wondering if anybody else has ever heard of having ready salted crisp on a Christmas dinner, or even like a Sunday dinner as well. You can probably do it on. I don't understand why people do that. If you're coming off a junction, don't just pull right across those chevrons. Just go down to the roundabout, which is at 99% of the junctions, and just get back on the next part. It's a lot safer, a lot easier. Time is now just coming up to 10:30, and we've got an 11 o'clock booking for the customer where we're going to now. It's 20 miles away, but it's pretty much expressways all the way down, so the roads should technically be okay. And SatNav's saying we're getting there for 11 o'clock, but we've still got like a half-hour window normally after 11 o'clock, so we've got a little bit of play about, but not a lot. And it's quite a tight one, this one as well. It's got to come straight up to the road, so I'm literally halfway in the road, and do a hard right lock, and that should bring us nicely into the middle of the road. Always feels really weird though, because you got this little marking in like the middle of the road. So if I'm coming out of a junction, I want to be facing literally halfway down this bit, so I'm past halfway of the actual road, I'm in halfway of my lane, and then do a full lock, and it just feels like you're too far past. It really does. It feels like you're not going to make that turn, but you do make it. Anthony's travel there with a bus. I was debating whether to get a bacon butty or not, but I'm going to be good. I'm not going to have that. I've got my sandwiches today, so I've got to resist all temptations for that. I'm having a bacon butty. Why has the SatNav took me this way? I've just clocked onto it then. You can go straight underneath the bypass there and get on the other side. I don't need to come down here to then turn around on this junction. This roundabout, shall say. Let's get in a right hand lane anyway, so we'll spin it right round. Quickest way to get to Kirkby from where we are is straight over the toll bridge again, down the bypass, and then go jump on for the M57 straight up there to Kirkby. Nice and easy little trip really. Bloody traffic reports. Need to turn that function off, I keep forgetting. Sandymore. Just keep an eye on that junction, make sure nobody comes flying up on the inside of me. Now it's cruise control it now, all the way there. Let's try and get myself in that middle lane. Yeah, there we go. So if I'm ever turning right, especially on roundabouts and junctions like this, so I'll try and keep myself far to the left as I can. Just so I've got a good view of everybody that's on the driver's side. Whereas if I'm in the middle lane, I've got to keep an eye on both sides then, of left and right. And sometimes you get people on the left hand side getting a little bit too close to you and they're getting the blind spots. But at least with the right hand side, there's no blind spots as well for any cars. Please keep an eye on them. Oh yeah, there's a big yawn. Look how big this bridge actually is, to be fair. It's a good few miles long, isn't it? Let's get in that right lane. Getting it nice and early, so I don't have to worry about crossing over later on. No, got it ringing now. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, you?
Yeah, not bad, dude. How's things?
Not too bad.
Just arrived here now for 11 o'clock. I spoke to the security on the way in and he said it's very, very busy today. So I'm going to do a quick little truck count, see how many trucks there are in the queues, etc. before me, and get a rough idea then how long we could be here for. Probably 3 hours, I'm saying. So it's 11 o'clock now, 2 o'clock leaving, give or take. Got back from security. I'm behind this gentleman in this one. And then you've got all these trucks behind this guy. They're double lined now. And they go right round to the side, that bit. Along with all these behind us as well. As you can see, quite a few. And when I had a little walk around, I counted 18 altogether. And I'm at the back of the queue. Luckily though, because the guy next to me is the guy in front of me on the queue, it's not too bad for myself. But however, some of the other people, like the ones that are right back there, their person in front of them could be this truck. And you got to look at the registration, make a note of what vehicle they're in. So when they go in a queue, then you get ready to go in after them. I don't know why it's not like a buzzer system, like a lot of places do. Give it like a little key fob or something, and it starts buzzing when it's your turn to get onto a bay with a bay number on it. No, you got to look out for other trucks' registration, and then hopefully you don't miss them. Luckily though, to pass a little bit of time, I always bring my Steam Deck, wherever it is. So I've got this so I can play some games, and also I've got probably 2 or 3 films already downloaded on my phone from like Netflix and Amazon. So I can watch a film, I'm alright, I'm happy with that. So the time is now 12:15, and the queue has not gone down a single amount. However though, I've just had Darren drive past, so he's just giving me a little bit of a beep. I don't know if he's going to park up down there somewhere. So it looks like there's 2 of us here now. Know where he is walking down. Hello, Darren. Here he is. Safe to say it's definitely going to be one of them days again. Because last time I was here, I put on one of my videos, I was here for 4 hours last time. I've got a feeling I could be here longer. So yeah, an hour and a half been so far. and it just doesn't seem like it's moving whatsoever. Like I say, unfortunately you have these type of days where you don't get much movement and you're stuck in the yard, and some days you're driving and you don't stop. So, you know, you just take the rough and smooth. But the other side of things you got to look at it is I'm genuinely playing Farming Simulator on my Steam Deck and I'm watching a film on my phone at the same time. Feet up, chilling out. You got to make yourself prepared for these long waits when you're doing HGV Class 1 especially. Oh, here he is. He's been diverted to one of the other sites across the way, so he might be finished probably before I am. We've moved, we've got progress. I've actually moved from over that parking space to the queue. I've only got 5 more trucks in front of me and it's 1:10, so 2 hours and 10 minutes of waiting around to get into the queue. Sounds quite bad that really, doesn't it? 3.5 hours later, finally getting on bay. Fortunately, they're not the quickest though. I'm getting you loaded here. Straight up, and that should be me on the bay. That's carefully, they're really tight actually, these bays. It's got them yellow bollards on either side. Should be there. Even though I've only got about 12 pallets on to be unloaded, I still reckon they're going to take another 40 minutes or so. And then to top it off, after I get back to the yard, because I'm finished back to the yard after this one, I'm then going to Manchester to take it for the service still. Stick them on the back of the door, like so. I'm just hoping the traffic's not too bad though, getting to and from Trafford Park later on. Way! Finally! Let's get out of here, shall we? Let my air pressure build up a little bit awkward there, wasn't it, eh? Ready to go, and the truck's saying no. Let's clear my route. And let's see how long it's going to take to get back to our depot from here. It's probably going to be about 20 minutes, I reckon. So I'm looking at 12 miles and 30 minutes. I didn't think it would take that long, to be honest with you. And the time is now 3:20. So I've been here for 4.5 hours, pretty much. Let's go get the security guy to check the back doors as well, make sure everything's all right. Swing it to the left, bring it back round to the right. It's not blocking too much. I think there you go, what I'll check the back. Straight down the East Lancs now until we come to my little base yard. And once I'm there, I've just got to drop the trailer as quick as I can, because Mike is just finishing getting unloaded now, and then he's going straight down to Trafford. So I don't want him waiting around too much for me to get there. So I need to try and get there quick as I possibly can. So I'll get back to the yard, drop the trailer, fly up to Trafford Park solo, then get it booked in for the service, and then drive back. I'm thinking if I leave our yard for 4 o'clock, I get to Trafford for 4:30, leave there for 4:45, and it'll probably take about 45 minutes to get back from there. So we'll be in traffic at that time of day by Trafford Centre. It's just going to be absolute chaos, isn't it? They finished for 6 o'clock though, it's still not too bad. It's a 10-hour day done. It started at 8 o'clock today, so a little bit of a late one. A lie-in, one may say. job done at MAN. Got my Uber. So I've just got home now for 6 o'clock, so it wasn't too bad overall. Traffic was about 40 minutes getting back from Trafford Park with Mick. I've got a 6:30 start tomorrow morning to go pick up the truck, and staying pretty local tomorrow as well. So I'm going to record a video and end for the day. So thanking you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. Hopefully have a great week and a great Christmas, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.